First off, do you remember on the first episode of Unscripted when you started doing that hour-and-a-half show? Like, I had called in that day, and it said, like, once, what do you say, this guy said, "Oh, you know what time it is?" Because talking about starting at that last half hour, and I had made a comment. Oh, I was waiting for you to say it's morphin' time.
Oh, right.
You remember that?
Yeah,
and you told me to remind you of that at the convention.
There you go. You did.
So with that in mind, what time is it?
It's morphin' time.
Awesome. So another thing, when you came onto the show, did you know at that point that you were actually replacing people?
I knew. When I auditioned, I didn't know, but by the time I got to LA, to the auditions in LA, I knew. That's what was going on.
So what was it like on set during the time, like transition between Ranger, considering those three weren't actually there at the time?
Luckily, the three that were there were very nice, and the crew was very nice. Everybody welcomed us in, so it was fine. But it was a little awkward, I think.
Because I know that like they just used old footage and then body doubles, the only stuff from behind for the other three. So I didn't even notice it originally. But then when I find out later what happened and rewatch them, I noticed the changes. So, so what did you like the most about being on Power Rangers?
I just like meeting the people that I'm friends with now. Like we're family. Like it's the weirdest thing. But even people on the other shows that I didn't work with, it's like this unwritten rule that we're all cool, you know, and it's all like we're family. It's a weird thing.
Right. So how did you feel about the way you were written off the show, though?
I was mad about it because that wasn't what they had promised me.
Okay.
It's all good.
What did they promise you, though?
I was supposed to have 10 episodes.
Oh.
They were going to write my character out within 10 episodes.
Kind of like what they did with Kimberly. They gave her several episodes to write her off and bring in Kat. And
I didn't get the same respect, so whatever.
So you're just like it was probably because of the whole Alien Rangers thing, and then the Rangers were kids, and then when they...
No, they're just... That's what it is. They don't keep their promises.
Okay.
Liars.
So, because I know you just, on your final episode where you just had that one short clip at the end, after everything was turned to normal. And so, like, what did you do during the hiatus when you were off the show for that time? Or?
I was working. I worked on Hanging with Mr. Cooper. I started doing other projects. Like, I was working on other TV shows.
Okay.
So, yeah, life goes on.
Well, at least you seem to be doing pretty well now. I mean, when you got Unscripted, what else are you doing now?
I'm working on a show called Grow Up Already. We're doing unscripted reality. So it's actually a reality show that goes with unscripted radio. So a lot of stuff.
Okay, yeah, now that you mentioned it, I do remember hearing that about that. Okay, well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.